Ask me anything. Should I go on a vegan diet? It sounds like a simple question, right? Just stop eating meat, eggs, dairy, and animal products. But the real answer is a little more personal than just yes or no. Because going vegan is not just a diet change. It can affect your health, lifestyle, budget, social life, and even your values. So today, let's break it down clearly, not to pressure you, not to judge you, but to help you decide if veganism actually fits you. First, what does vegan actually mean? A vegan diet avoids animal-based foods. That means no meat, fish, eggs, milk, cheese, butter, and other animal-derived ingredients. Some vegans also avoid honey, depending on their personal beliefs. Instead, the diet is built around plant-based foods like vegetables, fruits, grains, beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh, nuts, seeds, and plant-based milk. Sounds healthy already, right? Well, it can be, but only if it is planned properly. Because a vegan diet can be either very nutritious or honestly not that healthy at all. You could eat rice, vegetables, tofu, fruits, nuts, and beans every day and feel great. But you could also eat fries, instant noodles, sugary drinks, vegan cookies, and fake meat every day. Technically, vegan? Yes. Automatically healthy? Not really. So the first thing to understand is this. Vegan does not automatically mean healthy. The quality of the food still matters. Now let's talk about why people go vegan in the first place. Some people do it for health. They want to eat more whole foods, more fiber, and more vegetables. Some people do it for animals. They feel uncomfortable supporting industries that use animals for food. Some people do it for the environment because plant-based diets can often have a lower environmental impact compared to diets high in animal products. And some people are just curious. They want to try something new and see how their body feels. All of these reasons are valid, but your reason matters because it affects whether you can stick with it long term. If you are doing it only because it is trendy, you might quit quickly. But if it connects to your values, your health goals, or your lifestyle, then it becomes easier to maintain. Now let's talk about the possible benefits. A well-planned vegan diet can help you eat more fruits, vegetables, beans, whole grains, and fiber. And that can support digestion, heart health, and overall balanced eating. It may also make you more aware of what you are putting into your body. Because once you go vegan, you start checking ingredients, planning meals, and thinking more carefully about nutrition. For some people, that awareness is a good thing. But there is another side too. Going vegan without planning can make it harder to get enough of certain nutrients. The biggest one is vitamin B12. B12 is important for your blood and nervous system, and it is mainly found in animal-based foods. So if you go vegan, you usually need reliable B12 sources, like fortified foods or supplements. Other nutrients to watch include iron, calcium, vitamin D, iodine, selenium, zinc, protein, and omega-3 fats. That does not mean veganism is dangerous. It means veganism requires attention. You cannot just remove meat, eggs, and dairy, then eat random food and hope everything works out. You need to replace those foods properly. For protein, you can use tofu, tempeh, lentils, chickpeas, beans, soy milk, edamame, nuts, seeds, and vegan protein sources. For iron, you can eat beans, lentils, tofu, spinach, nuts, seeds, and fortified cereals. And pairing iron-rich plant foods with vitamin C, like fruits or vegetables, can help your body absorb iron better. For calcium, you can look for fortified plant milk, calcium-set tofu, leafy greens, sesame seeds, and other calcium-rich foods. For omega-3, you can use chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, or algae-based omega-3 supplements. So yes, you can get the nutrients you need, but you must be intentional. Now here's the real question. Should you go fully vegan immediately? For some people, yes, they can switch quickly and feel fine. But for many people, a slower transition is easier and more realistic. You could start with one vegan meal a day, or try vegan meals 3 days a week, or replace dairy milk with soy milk or oat milk first, or learn a few simple vegan recipes before fully committing. That way, you are not just removing foods, you are building a new routine. Because the hardest part is usually not the nutrition, it is convenience. Eating out can become harder, family meals might become awkward, friends may not understand, and sometimes vegan options can be more expensive or less available depending on where you live. So before going vegan, ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, am I willing to plan my meals properly? Number 2, am I willing to learn about key nutrients like B12, iron, calcium, and protein? Number 3, can I do this in a way that feels healthy, flexible, and sustainable for me? If the answer is yes, then trying a vegan diet could be a good choice. But if you are not ready yet, that is okay too. You do not have to go from 0 to 100 overnight. You can start by eating more plant-based meals, reducing animal products gradually, and seeing how your body feels. The best diet is not the one that sounds perfect online. It is the one you can follow safely, consistently, and happily in real life. So, should you go vegan? Maybe. But do it for the right reason, plan it properly, and do not treat it like a punishment. Treat it like a lifestyle experiment. Try it, learn from it, adjust it, and make sure your body is getting what it needs. And if you have medical conditions, are still growing, or are unsure about supplements, speak to a doctor or dietitian first. Because being vegan is not about being perfect. It is about making choices that match your health, values, and lifestyle. And that is the answer. Thanks for watching Ask Me Anything. Drop any question or topic in the comments, and I'll randomly choose one to answer in a future video.